Hello, is the Sinister Gambino here with a new stream. And in this stream, I'm going to be continuing my stream for collecting peyote plants in the game. So I'm pretty sure I did the first 54, excluding the chop one. So that would be 53 out of 76, so with how fast all those ones went, I don't expect this one to be all that long of a stream. I'm surprised it got as much as I did, in fact, in like 4 hours. I was actually expecting it to be longer for me personally. Yeah, obviously I'm going my instant scuba, because that's kind of the best way to go about it. Alright, you have to call my Mark II again, since I turned my Nero into a Nero custom off stream. And of course, while I was selling my fucking nightclub shit, I had to deal with a fucking teleporter. Yeah, someone was fucking using like a teleportation glitch for fuck's sake, so it was so annoying. So I used Ghost Organization, and thankfully I didn't get my stuff destroyed. Because thankfully when the dude did the teleportation glitch, they were on foot like an idiot. Otherwise I would have probably been screwed, kind of. So yeah, I had to deal with... No, I thought I was in before this one. I had to deal with a fucking teleportation glitcher. Of course. Yeah, what am I doing? I can call it through the terabyte menu. So yeah, I did 53 of the 76. However, I think there's only 21 normal peyote plants left. Alright, I made sure again. I am on number 55. So if you want 1 through 54, which excludes number 12, because that's chop, and I feel he deserves to be saved towards the end, because that's kind of a special peyote plant. I kind of decided I'll go for number 55, of course, since that's where I left off on. Alright, so to start off this stream, I'm going to be doing a land and air animal first. And I'll be going to that one, because that's number 55 on GTA series videos. So do know that all the locations I'm going to, the particular order that I go with them is directly from the GTA series video of the 76 peyote plants. So therefore it makes it pretty easy to follow if you go to that video, compared to the order I go in between both parts of this. I should get it done on this one, so that's why I named it 2 out of 2 over 1 out of question mark, since I didn't really know what to expect on that one. And I'm probably going to get a lot of duplicate animals again, so I'll still just end those hallucinations. Unless I'm like close to water or something, then I'll kind of make the death creative, even if it is a duplicate one. And I should remember which animals I was last, I'm pretty sure almost no problem. Alright, it's close. Might be this way, I don't know. Hopefully it's not kind of hard to find any. Since I do kind of like to find them myself, I just kind of want to know like the rough area of it on GTA series videos. Okay, it's somewhere by this tree, I'm assuming then. Oh, it's in a pot. Okay, that makes it very easy to find. And I'm a poodle again. I've got a poodle quite some times before on my other stream of peyote plants. Since I'm so close to a river, I kind of figure I'll just do a small little crave death to start off the stream. Assuming it's not like a very shallow river. Because the storm drain couldn't really kill me unless I went like the deep part, for example. And I believe that's wall when I was by the storm drain was also a poodle. I actually tried to kill myself when I went into the storm drain area through a fall, but that didn't kill me, unfortunately. Also, hopefully my battery fucking survives this whole stream for my DualShock 4. Because I forgot to fucking charge it up, actually, since I perfectly fell asleep with my TV on so I could get more money from my nightclub, of course. Seriously, it fucking sucks I had to deal with fucking teleportation glitcher. I reported a person through the in-game system a couple times through in-game exploits and exploits, because, like, what's exactly the difference here? Reporting for exploits in actual games, so isn't that almost the same thing? Maybe normal exploits compared to in-game exploits compared to something through third-party use, like if someone were actually using mods or something. Which isn't really an issue on this platform, PS4. As far as I know. That's more of a PC and like last gen issue. Plus, I don't even feel like this. Honestly, I won't be surprised if it doesn't even do anything, but obviously, might as well do what I can for the game. Wasn't going to make a support ticket for that, because I'm kind of lazy with it, and plus, I don't even think that would do anything either. I don't even know if that would risk me getting banned for having, even though I would have a legitimate reason for fucking reporting a teleportation glitcher. Seriously, I was like, I went kind of on top Mount Chiliad as well. He was teleport glitching to me with his jaw. He was so irritating. I could have left the lobby so my KD didn't lower so much. Then again, I don't even really care about KD. It's a fucking free mode game. I don't understand why people care about it so much. Anyways, I'll go to location number 56. Alright, it's apparently like right next to the like cheapest cocaine lockup in the like circle area. That's good to know. Apparently there's one like right in that circle. So I would say that's probably one of the easier ones to keep doing. Like if you farm the cocaine business, then you get bored, of course you can turn into an animal like once every 24 in-game hours or 24 real-life minutes. I'm pretty sure is how long you have to wait for them to respawn for the same particular peyote plant that you pick up earlier. So yeah, this one's like right in the middle, just like circle next to the cocaine lockup. So yeah, I think this definitely is one of the easier ones to farm. If you want like 5,000 XP every like 25 minutes. Or 24 to be exact, but might as well round up to 25. So just going here, you can easily get like 10,000 XP. Alright, this is a crow, I'm pretty sure. At least it's different than getting a pigeon for like 5 fucking times. And I got like the pigeon 4 or 5 times. And now I finally got my second bird ever. Also, this would probably be a good time to check if my mic audio is working fine. Because there was one time where it didn't. Alright, test my mic audio here. Alright, it's good. So I gotta go back on the GTA series video now. Of course, there's some dumb advertisement on there. Alright, next one's gonna be an aquatic one. only aquatic animal I need left is the dolphin. So if I don't get dolphin, then it's a duplicate. And then I'll pretty much end the hallucination right away, especially because they're the most boringest of the animals. Honestly, I feel like the pigeon flew faster. I'm not sure if it's just me or what. I don't know, it might just be the fact I haven't done peyote plants for a couple days. I don't know. Still pretty boring to be a bird unless you do a glitch that lets you do throwables. That lets you use throwables with birds. You can do it as well with land animals. Pretty sure you can't with the aquatic animals since it requires the RC Bandito. I wonder if they had like a RC vehicle that could go underwater, if that would then be possible. That would be pretty interesting to find out. If there was one in the game, of course, and there isn't. But yeah, I'm pretty much bored of it already. You know, since I'm like right next to water, I might as well make it splat in the fucking ocean. I mean, the sea. Air. So hopefully the stream will still be at least an hour. That's at least what I'm hoping. So it's not entirely a waste of my time. Oh, speaking of the Alamo Sea, next one's like right there. By the way, you may notice compared to my other stream, if for some reason people watch both of these peyote plant streams, that I re-enabled a lot of the like mission markers that appear on the map. Reason for that was because I'm kind of working on another episode of Contact Mission content. I know I don't have all the Mark Madraza ones done yet, but I'm already working ahead of time on the free mode co-op missions, which are some of the most interesting missions in the game, actually. With how you can't really put them in like playlists like you could back on last gen. Among other things like that. And yeah, they appear on the map like coveted, for example, but you can only like start the job when you're in actual like map for free mode for a certain 8 hours of the game is how those missions kind of work. Or of course, if you have a playlist bookmarked of like coveted or whatnot, you can actually do the mission at any time, which is quite nice. Yeah, this one's in a pretty shallow location actually, it seems. Pretty sure this is where it is actually. Probably somewhere in the deeper part, I'm assuming. So 56 is somewhere around 57, I mean, is somewhere around here. But I'm not getting any vibration, which is weird. Unless it's more this way, somehow. Pretty sure I'm in the right area. Oh, I guess it's up this way. I thought it was this part. Alright. So I went a little too south there, actually. Oh well, it's not a big issue. It's pretty much walking distance. Plus, if I get a ton of duplicates, the stream could go pretty fast, actually. Glad I finally got another fucking bird. instead of just a fucking pigeon for like the 4th or 5th time. But still, it's kind of pretty close to the shore, it seems, or whatever I should call it. Alright, yeah, it's somewhere here. And also, I haven't talked about my message to Spectator yet, I'm pretty sure, but I am intending to do the event week stream, like a little bit after the stream, of course. Depends on how long it takes, of course. This stream, it's done pretty fast. It could be an hour or two. I don't know. I think I started this at 10 something. That would be if this gets done in like an hour. Alright, this one's getting kind of annoying to find, actually. Clearly, it's somewhere over here. Not sure if it's on, like, the rocks there or anything. Or if it's, like, somewhere hidden in this, like, seaweed or some shit. Alright, come on, it'd be nice to find this one by now. At least they're nowhere near as hard as single player, in my opinion, for finding underwater ones, since I don't think the control vibrates, at least as good as it does in online. Because they probably knew it was a pretty big problem before finding them in single player. Then again, unlike in online, where they kind of tell you about the peyote plants, they don't really tell you much about them in the single player, so they're not really necessarily intended to be found that easily in single player, to be fair. I think they should update it to make it easier to find underwater ones, at least, for single player. I doubt they did any sort of updates to the peyote plants in single player. Since they only add like the tiniest of like changes to the game to single player, like for example, single player doesn't have like biker melee, which was probably really easy to incorporate. And why exactly are the cloud servers not available? Alright, I'm gonna go on Google Chrome, see if like Foxy Snaps tweeted or something. Or if he didn't, I could go directly to the social club. Alright, seriously, I don't understand why that's happening now. So yeah, I don't seem to notice a tweet from Foxy Snaps, because he usually tweets about the status. Alright, I found Rockstar support tweets, so that will make it pretty easy to check the status, I think. Service status. Right. It says PS4 is up, even though there's server issues right now. At least for me. And on top of the server status, it says something about Rockstar Services supporting GTA 5 cloud saves and online play on Xbox One will be temporarily offline for tomorrow, November 14th, between 6 and 11 o'clock UTC. But that doesn't even concern PS4. It's like, what's going on? Like, didn't say there's any issues on there. I don't know, maybe since it just happened, it might take a couple minutes or so for something like that to show. I don't fucking know.
Hey, what's up, man?
Oh well. Hopefully that won't happen too much on this
We heard
stream.
you got a job.
Dang, I can't really hope it, because it's on Rockstar's end.
Just block it out and do the job. Think about
Because my
the
internet
money,
hasn't
not
been
the
bad, like,
bullshit.
for like a month.
me back when your shit is done.
Because the Wi-Fi problem was kind of fixed for my house, of course. Since I don't live in the same one I did a couple months ago. Which always has kind of had decent or okay internet, or maybe good. Oh, it's spawning out that one, apparently, I just noticed. So you have to find Chiliad Mountain State Wilderness, and I did. Alright, seems to be somewhere past this, like, dirt road over here. Like, somewhere right there. Actually, I'm not sure if it's wild. Actually, no, I think the Bigfoot one is somewhere in, like, Grapeseed. At, like, the base of Mount Chiliad. So I guess when you first get on Mount Chiliad, but in the Grapeseed area, I guess. Alright, yeah, I just want to check my battery for a moment, and it's 1 again, of course. Hopefully I'll get a decent bit of time to charge my battery before the event like stream.
Yes, sir. Of course.
Of course I still want to do a part 2 of this. I actually meant to do part 2 to stream on Monday, but my ass fell asleep. It was like 1 or something, so I wasn't in the mood to fucking stream it, because then it was Tuesday. And I was hoping to get the Reddit Online stream done, but obviously had like a show or something to go to, like one where I actually had to go to. Because I chose to go there, because why not? It's funner than just playing a video game for the nth time. I got somewhere past the dirt road. So probably somewhere up here then. Alright, yeah, I have the vibration now. Oh, it's right here, okay. Pretty obvious one, considering it's on the top of a mountain. It makes it pretty easy to locate since it's pretty flat, I would say. Alright, another poodle, apparently. Since I'm on top of a mountain, I might as well do creative suicide with it. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Damn. Oh, man, that must hurt. Alright, next one's in, like, the Mount Josiah area. Seriously, what the hell was that? Fucking, of course it's OJT. Like, OJT, I could care less about biker businesses right now. In fact, I don't really do biker businesses, because I hate the, like, 30,000 fucking utility fee of the biker businesses. Like, if I made sure I had, like, a high amount of money, like, no matter what, no matter how much I want a vehicle, I wouldn't have that problem, but still. Alright, so it's like somewhere in between these two, like, curves or something like that on the map. And a little down this way, so like right there. But because there's not like a lot of markings on the map, it could make it a pretty difficult one to find. So try to bear with me if you watch this part of the stream, whether it's live, or of course it's fully like uploaded after I'm done streaming it, of course. It's probably like another one on top of like some mountain or some shit, I'm guessing. So hopefully it won't be the hardest thing to find. I think sometimes I get the vibrations when I'm on my vehicle, but sometimes I don't for the peyote plants, so hopefully it will vibrate think one of them I did on the stream actually didn't. And as far as I know, actually, the Bigfoot Peyote plant counts as one of the 76, I believe, so it's not like an extra, like, 77th one, I'm guessing. Alright. Guess it's somewhere on top of this, like, mountain. Oh, yeah, I'm getting a vibration here, okay, so it's on here. I was wondering if I would actually have to climb down or whatever. Exit vehicle to investigate the Peyote. Oh, I guess if you get that message, you might be on top of it, because I don't think I got it until I was in that particular spot. So if you're on a vehicle, it might make it pretty easy to find if you get that message, if that does truly only spawn there. Oh, and I got a cow, which I haven't got yet, I'm pretty sure. But because I'm on a mountain, I can't really do anything with it, so I might as well just have it commit suicide, I guess. Ooh, maybe go towards Fort Zancudo to do it as well. If I'm lucky and survive, I'll go to Fort Zancudo, I guess. I probably won't get to Fort Zancudo before it dies. But it's a pretty safe way down there, I guess. I'm kind of just gonna go straight though, I'm not gonna do like any turns. You see, I'm on top of a mountain, so I can really do much of anything with it. I don't know, maybe I'll go to Fort Zancudo with it. Depends on how easy it can stay on this mountain. It's staying on the mountain pretty good, actually. What the fuck? It's kind of clipping in the mountain, I think. Oh, might as well just die here, I guess. Oh shit. Cow tipping. Cow tipping. Pretty sure they call some shit like cow tipping or something. I think that was a very big drop anyways. Don't think it's because I purposely manipulated it a little bit to not fall as hard. Just don't think it was that big of a fall. So yeah, I guess I'll go for Zancudo with it then. Might as well. So I'm guessing if the police ignores... I'm guessing since the police ignores animals, the military would as well, which would be just hilarious. So maybe they made the military not ignore animals, considering they're only in like one area of the game, of course. Through normal circumstances. In free mode. You don't really find the military outside this area, or actually on like roads next to Fort Zancudo, and like Crusaders and stuff, you can find them as well. Besides for that, you don't really find them in free mode. Unless you're doing like a contact mission or something. So I believe there's some entrance this way, so I might as well go this way then. And then since it's going to be hard to kind of commit suicide, I suppose I might just end the hallucination. No, actually thinking about it, there's Lagos and Kudo, which wouldn't be that far from the base. Kind of no matter where I am as well. I wonder if that's one of the barrack spawns that Lester can find for you. I'm pretty sure it is. Because I'm pretty sure that's the only vehicle I get from Lester when I do to locate a car. Which I don't really do. Because it's useless. It's pretty much always been useless, even for day one, I would say. Unless you just really want to mess around with barracks, is basically the only use the located car has. I hope I survive here, I guess. Oh, what? Oh, whoa. What? Wait, what? I think I got shot after I fell, so... I think I got shot right after I fucking fell down there. So I think I actually got shot by a fucking military personnel or some shit. Oh, well, actually spawned me in the city, apparently, for the hospital it took me to. Which I explained I don't necessarily really like the hospital system in this game. I think it just should just spawn you near where the hallucination is, similar to how single player does it, since there was not necessarily anything wrong with that system, as far as I know. Alright, this next one's in the Lagos and Kudo area. Speaking of Lagos and Kudo from earlier. Seems to be like right here. It's another land or air animal. So this one's Peyote plant number 60 on GT series videos. I mean, there's 16 more to go, plus the chop one that I skipped as well. Because I personally want to save that towards the end, considering it's a special Peyote plant. And then speaking of a comment I got on my stream on my first one, when I was actually live streaming, someone was like, it seems boring to me to play the game by yourself or something along the lines, which I don't really necessarily understand. If you make money, it's not boring doing it by yourself. When you're doing a Peyote plant stream, yeah, it is, but obviously I would get a lot more distracted if I were to do this in a public lobby or something, plus I could possibly deal with a griefer, or even a teleportation glitcher like it did like the lobby before this invite only I did. Public lobby where someone like, oh shit, of course there was someone fucking doing a teleportation glitch, which was actually my first experience with it. Since thankfully I don't really find people like that much. Thankfully. Because I'm sure the professional, for example, gets like into a lot more lobbies with people doing teleportation glitches than I would probably ever again. Oh, it's right on the sand here, it seems. Kind of in the water as well. Yeah, I felt bad for professional that one time though. Where this fucking Kanjali fucking destroyed like all his supplies. So it's going after like every single fucking garbage truck from his like biker business that was delivering his supplies. And now, of course, as of today, I finally fucking encountered a teleportation glitcher. I actually think I might have encountered one before, but I was in my jetpack, so it didn't really matter. Considering you don't get blown up in at top speed in a jetpack for most missiles in the game. Due to its like small hitbox or some shit like that. Alright, number 61 is another aquatic animal. Right, it's not far from Fort Zancudo. And hopefully it's not a very hard one to find, because even with the vibration feature of GTA Online compared to the single player, I think it still can be hard to find them for certain underwater peyote plants. That's kind of the estimated area of where it's at. So quite a couple in the Fort Zancudo area, which is nice. Because then it spawns you into the city again, which is where most of the action is at in this game, of course. Wonder if I can get the dolphin, that would be nice. Considering it's the only aquatic animal out of the 6 aquatic animals that I need. Since I got the other 5 already. I'll probably get like a killer whale or another tiger shark or maybe a hammerhead or a fish. Or who knows, maybe even a stingray. Probably more bound to get one of those compared to the dolphin, I feel. And from my experience, it's the rarest one. Though it's probably due to like bad luck or something. I don't know if there's actually like any sort of like percentage thingy for like what animal you get. Probably just fully lucked based, I'm assuming. Who knows, that could also be me just, I don't know what the word would be for it right now. That probably just makes Rockstar look a lot less innocent if there is indeed like percentage shit. Hey, I think about it, after picking those other peyote plants, I haven't got that issue anymore with the cloud server thing. I don't know why that happened. Considering the servers are apparently just fine. And evidently so, it seems to be the case. Okay, it's right here. And I got a fish again. Figures. But since I'm so close to land, I might as well just end this in life, I guess. So that's where it's probably the boringest animal of any of them you could probably be, to be honest. The straight up normal fish. The land animals, when it comes to legitimately use, is definitely the best ones to get. However, for illegitimate use, the birds are kind of the best. Just go to Project Telesexuality, he has some pretty fucking hilarious videos of killing like dryers and shit with fucking sticky bombs that he glitched so that like a bird could use. Oh, what the fuck? Look how much it's clipping into the fucking beach. Oh my god, I didn't know it could clip that much through the sand. I wonder if he could clip through it enough where he would actually fucking go into a map or some shit. I wonder. Alright, yep, it spawned me here again, I'm not shocked. So that was number 61, so on to 62. Which is another land or air animal. And actually it's pretty much right next to Fort Zancudo once again. It's particularly on this peninsula right here. That could also be one of the easier ones to remember, I would imagine. especially one by the cocaine lockup would be a good one to farm. Or XP, for example. Since these are actually a pretty good way to rank up. I calculated the amount of XP you can get through doing all peyote plants a single time in my head. And you can actually get 380,000 because 5,000 times 76, I'm pretty sure is 380,000. It's 5,000 times 20 is 100,000. So times 80 would be 400,000. So minus 4 from 400,000 or 20,000 XP would be 380,000. So yeah, collecting them all at a single time is almost 400,000 XP, which is just insane. So obviously collecting one about every half hour would be pretty good for XP. Even for higher levels like myself, I think. So there's not much like easy ways in free mode to get XP, I'm pretty sure. Because it only takes like a second if you know where to go for a peyote plant, because you can just end the hallucination right away after all. As far as I know though, the 5,000 isn't just tied to your first use of each peyote plant. I'm pretty sure you get 5,000 every single time you use any peyote plant. Oh, it's right here, okay. Pretty easy one to spot. What will I get? I got a pug again. Go in the water. Be ashamed, pug. Seriously, I wish you could swim with dogs in the game. Like, seriously, it wouldn't be that hard to add swimming functionality to dogs in the game, I feel. Since you could still, of course, kill them off without having to forcefully end the hallucination by falling off a cliff or something. That's why I feel they should have added swimming with the dog. So lame that a dog can't swim in this game, and it kinda can in real life. Okay, number 63 is an aquatic one, apparently. And it's a little above Fort Zancudo this time. So yeah, there's quite a few actually around the Fort Zancudo area, which is quite nice. It's kind of up from this mark. It's kind of up from this, like, hill surface looking thing on the map over here. And it also kind of lines up with this as well. So like over here then. So yeah, this one will be number 63. I think I'm making pretty good time so far. I kinda do need more time to charge my fucking DualShock 4, of course. So I actually forgot the fact I needed to charge it. Like, I'm so used to being able to charge things when their screen is off or whatever. But no, you have to charge fucking controls when the system's on. Or you can turn it to like fucking... There's some like mode on the PS4 actually where you can still charge like controllers and stuff, but the actual like screen is like off or something. But I don't really use that because I don't see the point of it. I can still do like downloads without the system really being on, but I think I've done that one time and I automatically download shit, didn't fucking happen. Oh, like the process of downloading something. I used to have a lot more money compared to the last stream. It's like, holy shit, my fucking money didn't last all that long on that last stream, which is kind of the reason I quit as early as I did, but I also kind of wasn't intending on doing every Peyote play on the stream anyways. So yeah, if I combine this with the other stream, it would be 5 hours at this point, and also my DualShock 4 battery also did, like, was pretty much at its dying point. I think it was at full battery when I started my stream. Or about full battery. So yeah, it kind of just worked out in the stream where I did anyways on the first one. Alright, it's somewhere nearby for the Peyote plant now. So good. Oh, it's right there, okay. It's kind of by this little rock here, so it's kind of easy to spot actually for an underwater one, I would say. I don't know, some are easy to spot, some not so much. And I got the stingray again. Go figure. I really love the beach, these aquatic animals, but like it's going to take quite a couple minutes to get there with a stingray. So it's like it's probably just the lowest of the animals, I'm guessing. I don't know, it could compete with the fish for being the lowest of the underwater ones. But yeah, I'll just end it here because I don't really care to beach it, like with the fish. Yeah, I'm trying to make it on time, of course, for the event week stream. Like another 2 hours at minimum till the event week probably happens.
Hello? Hey, what's shaking? I'm just chilling, you know.
Of course, there's some fucking ad, of course, that pops up on the GTA series video. Fucking god damn it, man. Trying to pause the fucking video before it fucking went on to gameplay again. Alright, this next one's again at the Chiliad Mountain State Wilderness or whatever.
Really cold tonight, like I'm gonna kill myself.
Alright, yeah, I found the location and it's right there. I was actually quite surprised, I should say, by the amount of views I got on my last Peyote Plan stream. Considering I did it around the same time as this one, actually. In fact, I think I did this one like an hour earlier than my other one. I don't know, maybe just because it had Peyote Plan in the title, maybe that's why it got a little views, I don't know. Since Peyote Plans are kind of a hot thing right now, especially for the people using a glitch to fucking use throwables on it. Kill montages and that should probably get good views, I would think. But obviously I'm not going to show that off because I'm not really much of a glitcher in the game. I like doing single player glitches. I'm obviously not going to really do that thing on like an online game. Since obviously I don't want to risk my whole account. Even if it's a small thing like that, and even if I did an invite only where no people would be in it. Yeah, and plus I don't really want to promote it because people would use it in public lobbies. If I were to make a video on it, for sure. Plus people would probably already know about it anyways. But yeah, this one's number 64, so that means there's only 10 more normal peyote plants. So I'm running on chances to get the dolphin, for example. Okay, I kinda heard the vibration, I think. Okay, it's somewhere this way. Kinda haven't seen it, to be quite honest. Oh, it's right here, apparently. Okay, yeah, when you're literally on top of one, it will tell you to exit a vehicle to investigate the peyote plant. So that's very useful if you're finding it on like a Mark II or something. You can just stay in the Mark II and it will tell you if you're like right on it. Wasn't sure on the first time if it was just randomly telling me that, or if it did tell me because I was like right on it. So yeah, if you're right on it and you're in a vehicle, it'll tell you. If you're kind of having a hard time finding one. So knowing that, now I might start searching them on my Mark II, if they're a land or air one, of course. And probably if you're on like in like a Stromberg, it can make it easy to find underwater ones. Yeah, number 65 is like right over there. Okay, 11 more to go after this one. And that leaves 9 normal peyote plants. So yeah, this one's not very far from the sonar collection stocks and single player. Which I don't think I actually knew was submersible spawns in this location in online. That's pretty cool to know. Wonder if it pretty much always does that for the sonar collection dock and online. Alright, it's getting pretty strong. It's not very visible. Not very visible, unfortunately, though. In the water right now. Oh, there it is. Right next to some, like, coral or some shit. And I got the killer whale again. Gee, it can barely stay in the water here, so I might as well beach it then. There's the submersible. There it is. It beached itself. Alright, this one's number 66, another land or air animal. And it actually seems to be on this big peninsula where the cheapest bunker is at. Yeah, cheapest bunker is on that peninsula. In fact, I actually have it right now. I really want to do the rebate thing for Twitch Prime where you can get the Lago Zancudo bunker and then you get like the base price of it back or some shit. If I know what a rebate is, and I believe I explained it right. So yeah, I believe if you're Twitch Prime, you can get a rebate on the Lago Zancudo bunker for the base price of it. As well as like a hangar in Fort Zancudo, but hangar in Fort Zancudo, but I think I already have that one. But yeah, I do really need to upgrade my bunkers. So I definitely should take advantage of it. So I got another West Highland Terrier. So it will go in the water and die. Dogs can't swim in this game, apparently. Even though they kinda can in real life. Hence the doggy paddle swimming style. Seems to be like at this property here for the next one. Alright, I have to wait 23 seconds, but it's kind of walking distance anyways. So I'll just do that and then... Yeah, so then I'll just do that then. It's probably in a pot, I'm assuming. Though it could be a standalone one pretty easily. Getting stronger here, so it kind of proves it's a pot and it's right in there. So what land or air animal will I get this time? Another pug. So I totally haven't got it on a single stream already. When I get done with these, I'm actually probably want to mention which ones I haven't got. Just for completion's sake, in a sense. Damn it. I don't know if there's a part with no railings on the dock over there, so I'm just gonna run into the fucking water. There. Alright, number 68's another land or air animal. And I believe it's in like the Donkey Punch Farm area, if I remember from one of the Martin Madrazo missions. Which I believe was in my part 1 episode of Contact Mission content. Still gotta do part 2 and part 3 in its entirety. Well, aside for recording the missions, I already have all of the missions done recording. I just gotta work on the video, getting the clips in order, and then fucking doing audio for it. I kinda got a vibration here. Okay, I guess you have to not accelerate to get the vibration. So I was kinda not getting it. It's actually right here. if it's a duplicate, I want to see if the fucking train will come. Oh, it's another crow, apparently. There's still 2 birds I could still be getting. Damn, I keep thinking squares to take off. Yeah, I feel like the pigeons kind of went faster. I'm not too sure if that's actually true, though. There. Alright, number 69 is an aquatic animal. Because I guess the game wants you to have underwater sex. Because of the 69 reference. I'm only kidding. Alright, this one's in that, like, it's kind of in the topmost part of the map, actually. Yeah, it's secondly in the topmost part of the map. In between, like, the 3 peninsulas or islands. And after I have 7 more to get, so that would be 5 normal ones left. I also got my headphones fully charged as well, my USB ones. Which I've only had to start charging it on my Red Dead Online stream. I believe it was gonna die, my headphones. So it'll last another good while again, thankfully. So that's not an issue I really have to worry about then. Because I really only use these when streaming. I don't really play with friends. I don't really play with friends very much on the game. Since I am a big lone wolf player. And there it is. And I got the stingray again, and since I'm so close to an island, I might as well beach this one. I believe this is only my 3rd stingray. Whereas I got ones like the fish so many times already. So I guess it's at least one I only got a couple times compared to like a few or several. But come on. I would like the dolphin. Alright, number 70 is another aquatic one actually. Not very far actually from the previous one. So it's a little past this part of the map over here. So like somewhere in there it seems. So yeah, at this rate I could maybe even get all these done in an hour and a half. Or at worst an hour 45 minutes I would think. Probably won't be able to get the Bigfoot peyote plant unfortunately, because what exactly is the odds of me getting foggy weather at 3 to 8 in the morning on the phone? Which actually pretty much just started the time range not too long ago. I'll try I guess and wait a little bit to see if it happens, but I'm assuming it will be a lot easier to get Bigfoot when it snows. Because there's like a nightclub Easter egg, for example, where you have to do a certain something at a certain time, I believe, while it's foggy or snowy, I believe was another one. So when it snows, it's going to be a lot easier to get Bigfoot, I believe, for the peyote plant. Similar to how you can also do the snow cheat for the golden peyote plants in the single player. Might also change the messages back to you around when I do the Bigfoot portion. Or try to, at least. Because obviously I kind of have to get lucky with the game and its weather system. Don't tell me this will actually be one of the harder ones to find, never mind. Oh, it's vibrating. This one's probably like some foliage or some shit, for all I know. Or seaweed, I guess I can call it. Oh, there it is. Dolphin, please. Killer whale for the end fucking time. Probably had it at least a few times, probably several. So annoying. I just want the dolphin to finish the fucking collection, basically. There, I just beached the fucking killer whale, and that's what it gets for spawning so many times. Dang it, I can't beach every single animal in the sea. It's because they're so boring after all, and that's kind of the only other way to kill them off besides for any hallucination. Alright, 71's like over here. More up here. So I believe it's like that. I believe it's like by that truck stop or whatever that's over there. And that's number 71 once I get that. So I believe that means there's only 3 more normal peyotes left to get after 71. Because yeah, 2 of them are special. Just like how the action figures had 2 special action figures. One being the Beast and one being Bigfoot. That would only spawn after you collected the last 98. Don't like with the action figures, you can hit 2 special ones it seems at any point. So you don't have to collect them all. Because it's not like other collectibles where it keeps track of them. Kind of just fun collectibles to get when you feel like it. Oh, here it is. Wow, this rock makes it pretty convenient to find. Because it definitely makes it stick out, I would say. And I got the deer again. I really like the deer, so I might fool around with it a little bit. I think the deer is kind of my favorite one. Because it's so easy to just run into people. Plus it's actually kind of hard to attack with it as well. From my experience. Wait, there's a store here somewhere, right? Yep. Want to see if I can go in the store. I think I can. It's probably not like a clothing store where they're not all that hard to get into. Oh yes, I can. This guy's like, nope, I want to leave. Too bad you can't. Rip. If only I could rob the store as a deer, that would be pretty cool. Oh, I'm kind of stuck now. Except actually you can walk backwards, so not really. Oh shit, what the fuck? Oh, that got me to fall. God damn it. Dang, I guess you can only attack if you're like by a person or some shit. Because otherwise I wanted to really destroy those fucking bottles. Like you would normally do when robbing a store to get more intimidation. Alright, now that I killed a dude at the store, I'm pretty much done with the deer this time around. Yeah, I've done it before, but it's just such an awesome fucking animal. I wanted to have some more time with it after all. And it's only the second time I got the deer as well. Or I believe some people call it the stag as well, but I think technically it's called a deer. Or the elk. There. That's pretty fast, so I might as well mess around with it. There's only 3 more peyote plants are possible to be aquatic, and actually this next one is aquatic. I'm kind of trying to find this next one. It's a little hard to find so far. Not sure if it's more this way or what. It kind of seems like it is.
Hey, Vato, sorry I didn't call you back.
God damn it, this one's kind of hard to find right
By
now.
my rumors section, no one knows it was you. Tranquilo, papi, why you tripping? Oh my God, you are on one? Seriously?
I believe I found it now. Yes, I did find it, and it's like right next to this island in the water. So it seems like it's pretty shallow underwater one this time around. Oh yeah, I haven't done all 72. I skipped 12 or whatever because it's chop and I feel it's more deserving of being at the end. So actually after I collect this one, there's only 3 more normal ones. Unless the Bigfoot one's like a secret 77th one. I'm assuming it's part of the 76. Wait, oh shit, I was wondering why I was losing money when I was dying. So I guess if you don't in the hallucination die some other way, you lose like 500 bucks like you normally do. I did not know that till now. That's kind of fucked. I wish I knew that earlier. Cause me, I would have quite some money still. There's like a really small landmass there, and in fact I was getting a vibration there. I thought it's like an actual island. It's kind of like a rock under the water. Oh, not like it's all that hard to get to anyways. Oh shit, shit, no! Fell in the water, god damn it. I'll have to pay the insurance for it. Great. Wait, you're telling me my mental state rose just for destroying my own vehicle by accident?
Morse Mutual Insurance.
I don't even think I knew that was like a thing before.
Sure.
I don't recall ever getting mental state before for destroying my own vehicle, but okay. So it could either be on top of here or on underneath it, I'm assuming. It's kind of a cavern, so it's probably underneath. Oh, in fact, I found it right here. That was a pretty easy one to find. I thought it was going to be a pretty shallow one because I thought that was an island, but nope. And I got a stingray again. I want to try to beat you on in the fucking cavern. Or whatever the fuck. Is it possible? That would be nice. Okay, I don't think you can do it there. Whatever, I'll just end the hallucination then. Okay, so there's only 3 more possible underwater ones, and that's if 73, 74, and 75 are aquatic, which probably isn't the case. Yeah, 73's. 73's a land one. And it's on, like, Mount Gordo. Yeah, it's at, like, Mount Gordo. I believe that's a pond of water as well. Pond or a lake, some shit like that. Alright, so since we'll get this more done towards the hour 45-minute mark, I thought it would be more like an hour and a half, though that does not feel like it's going to happen all that well this time. Or not all that well like I thought it would. Oh well. So don't really think it's going to be a problem getting this done before the event week starts. I also should make more money for this event week, because I kind of want to customize my Nero Custom and my fucking Cyclone, or kind of forget about them. So I'm really hoping there's a good event week for next week. Not that this one's all that bad, the only good thing in my opinion of it was actually the casino's free mode work. But besides for that, I don't really think the event week's all that good, to be fair. So hopefully the event week that happens in like a couple hours is a pretty good one. By the way, I should mention that next event week, I'll mention it on the event week stream as well. Next event week will be the last one with a vehicle for this DLC. So it's kind of the last major event week for the DLC actually. There's still probably like the survival, like King the Hill Creator if they don't release one of them this week. Besides for that, there probably really isn't anything. Unless you do like random contact missions again. Alright, I found it. Alright. And it's a West Highland Terrier. I want to see if I can kill it here. Oh, nice. I was just deep enough to do that. So I could put that one in there just so you could easily kill it off like that. Alright, took me back to this hospital apparently. Alright, number 74 is another land one, or air animal. Alright, it's like right in this particular spot here. Towards here, and it kind of lines up with the dirt road there. And that will be 74. So after this one, I think there should only be one last normal peyote plant before I'm on just Bigfoot and Chop, which I purposely skipped because I feel like it's more worthy of being towards the end. like I've mentioned a couple of times already. Oh, maybe I won't be getting dolphin then, god damn it. So I guess I won't be completing the land, air, or sea collections. God damn it. Wish I would have been able to complete one of the collections. Oh damn, when did I get 692? I thought it was 691 on this stream as well. Alright, it seems to be somewhere on top of here. Oh, it's right next to the tree over here. Not far from the train tracks at all. And I got a chicken again. And I wish I was able to get that before train even came, so I couldn't let it be roadkill. Could still let it be roadkill on the highway, but still. It's nowhere near as good as being roadkill to a train. Oh, I'm surprised I didn't fall there. Wait, what? There's a solid wall for these. That's quite a big space, Rockstar, for you not let animals go through it. I get you're pretty much a player for most of the time for the... Yeah, get it, you'll be a player for most of the fucking game, but still... Considering it's the same map for a single player, wish they put the effort on letting you fucking go through that with an animal. My shaky ass chicken. Oh, you can go on top of that, that's cool. I didn't know you can do that. Suicide. Wait, what? Okay, how did I die right when I came off of that? What? Did I not just die right when I fell off of that? I think I did. I think I died even before I hit the fucking tree. According to the looks of it. That was weird. Alright, number 75 is on top of Mount Chiliad. And it's of course it's a land or air animal. And it's pretty close to the cable cart. I actually wouldn't be surprised if it's the same notable peyote plant from single player. Because in single player there's a peyote plant like right next to a like pole or some shit like that on Mount Chiliad. Makes it real easy to find. Also, I believe there's like some like red flag wrapped around it, so it makes it even easier to find. In a single player, it's probably the most easiest peyote plant to remember in single player. I don't know, might be, though it's very likely it's not, because it didn't really seem they really utilize the same single player locations. It still would have had like 50. Yeah, they still would have been able to place like 50 peyote plants. Aside for the ones that they could have copied and pasted from single player, basically. And yeah, my DualShock 4 battery is low. But oh well, stream is pretty much over with anyways. After this one, there's only Chop and Bigfoot. Alright, somewhere around here. Yeah, in single player, like right over here, there's a peyote plant, but that's for single player, like I mentioned. Like I said, it's probably the most memorable peyote plant location in single player. This one could be pretty memorable for online, though, I'm sure. Alright, any time now would be nice to find it. I find this one as easy as I hoped it would be. I feel it's pretty strong in this particular spot, though. Still not in finance. A pretty strong vibration. So surely I must be close. It's not. Hopefully they didn't place on top of their fucking Rockstar verified job. That would suck. There's very strong over here, which is weird. But I'm still not really finding it. Damn, my controller vibrates so hard it fell off my fucking leg. Oh, well, look on the GT series video, why not? Oh. Of course, like right where the sign is. That was a pretty hidden one, actually. But still, I don't take back my word on that. It's probably going to be one of the more memorable Peyote playing locations, I would say. Oh, yes. Damn it. Hoping I killed them both, but turns out it's going to be pretty hard to do. Trying to find the one dude that went up this way. Did he go back down or some shit? Because I can't find him. I don't know, maybe the game despawned him. I don't fucking know. Yeah, it might have despawned that person. Oh, I want to kill the dude on top of there. Oh, nice. There's a couple people I can kill. Hopefully. Oh, come on, man. When I even hit them once, they are able to run away. There's 3 people up here. I thought there was only 2. Oh, I got him. Nice. Oh, this jigga nigga is fighting me. Oh, shit. What? You can go through that, but you can't go through a fucking big-ass fucking bridge. Like I showed a couple Peyote plants ago. You can't go through the railing of a bridge, but you can go through a small-ass railing like that. I don't fucking understand. Seriously, it was crazy how you can't go through that big blue fucking railing for that, like, one bridge, but you can go through that small-ass railing on the fucking Mount Chiliad on a fucking, like, balcony or some shit. Fucking rockstar logic for you. Damn. Great way to end off that one. Alright, number 76 definitely seems to be Bigfoot. Oh, what the fuck? 76 is a normal peyote plant, apparently. Unless number 76 can particularly be Bigfoot at a certain time of day, or of course weather, like I mentioned earlier, which is foggy. Which is foggy or probably snowy as well from 3 to 8 in the morning. Seems to be somewhere over here or something like that. What the hell random ass helmet do I have on right now? I don't even know how the hell I got that helmet. Maybe it has to do with me being on Mount Chiliad, I don't fucking know. So yeah, maybe the Bigfoot one's an extra 77th peyote plant, I don't know. But apparently there is a normal peyote plant for number 76. So I don't know if the Bigfoot one's a different one in Grapeseed that only appears for the specified 5 hours I mentioned for foggy or snowy weather, most likely for snowy as well. Oh no, I get the vibration, okay. Oh, there it is, apparently. CS 76 is over there. So after this one, I'll go for Chop, which is back on number 12. For those who might be following along for the GT series video I mentioned. Which is whichever one where they collect the 76 peyote plants. Wait, what the fuck? My character's holding a fucking helmet in his hand. How the hell does that work? Not like I intentionally did that or anything. Oh, no way. He still has the helmet in his hand. That's fucking hilarious. I'm gonna try to find the Clinton house by myself. And it's not the mansion, for those who might not know. It's Franklin Clinton's house from the beginning of the game. which actually is on Denise's house technically. So yeah, you'll have to go to Aunt Denise's house for the particular peyote plant that turns you into chop. Which there's no peyote plant that turns into chop for single player. So I believe it's one that, I believe it's actually the only animal that's an online but not single player that you can turn into from a peyote plant. And I would say it's one of the most memorable, if not the most memorable peyote plant, I would say. If you want to like farm a couple different peyote plants for like 5,000 XP each time. Definitely believe it's somewhere around this area for Aunt Denise's house from the story mode. Oh, in fact, it's right here. So I'll show on the map really quick. So over here is Aunt Denise's house. Like by this car wash and in the clothing store. And a little bit north of the store here. Okay, it's a couple houses from where I landed actually, but still, that was still pretty much the general area. And it's a standalone peyote plant. So that was number 12 on GTA series videos. I decided to save it for towards the end because it's a special one that specifically turns you into chop guaranteed. It's one of the couple that are guaranteed. And this one you can do at any point. Doesn't matter what time this one's at. Unlike the Bigfoot one, which is in a specific 5-hour time period. And you also have to have foggy weather for sure. And probably snowy weather is an option as well, I'm assuming. I wonder if Chop's at like guaranteed insta-kill on NPCs at least. I would assume not on other players. By the way, I believe you can also get a normal Rottweiler. I don't think I did get a normal Rottweiler in any of the 76, 75 or 76 normal peyote plants. But still. At least I got Chop, which is a guaranteed Rottweiler. And then Chop's going to go to Benny's because he can. Oh, alright, it's not a guaranteed insta-kill.
Douchebag!
Now I got to know, which is quite nice. I was wondering if it was a guaranteed insta-kill just because they have a particular bias towards Chop, considering it's probably the most important animal in the game, of course. Only Chop Golden Bennies, whatever, I'll end the hallucination, because I'm not gonna make Chop kill himself like other animals. Oh, alright, Peyote plant number 76 is indeed Sasquatch as well, if you meet the certain criteria. So I guess I'll go back for the one that was number 76 then. Obviously I already ate it though, so I can't really show it off on the screen, but obviously I've shown it before being eaten. Alright, it's almost 3 o'clock at night or whatever anyways, or in the morning. So yeah, I probably won't be able to play as Bigfoot because the odds of getting foggy weather at the particular like 5-hour time feels like it's none. However though, like I said, it will probably be able to get obtained as well when it's snowing in game. So for Festive Surprise 2019, it's going to be a really good time to be able to get Bigfoot, of course. Because previous Easter eggs in the past that required foggy weather can also be done in snowy weather, so surely they would do the same thing, right? So I'm going back to that grapeseed location. It's in fact the only peyote plant in grapeseed, I'm pretty sure. It was like somewhere around there. Alright, so now that I'm in the Peyote number 76 location again, I have to point at it with my helmet. Woo. Since apparently it glitched up, I guess. Peyote plant number 76 is here. And it works just like a ordinary peyote plant. Unless you eat it between the times of 03 o'clock, 03:00, and 08:00. So you have 5 minutes in real life, or 5 in-game hours, to eat peyote plant number 76. And if the weather is foggy, it will turn you into Bigfoot. If not, it will just act as a normal peyote plant, as I showed earlier. And just like other animals, your interactions with Bigfoot's very limited, where you cannot drive or enter buildings. So apparently you can't drive or enter buildings with Bigfoot. Not sure if it's all buildings with Bigfoot, or if it's only certain buildings like with other animals. Like how I couldn't go into a clothing store one time with another animal, whereas I could still go into like strip club and stuff like that with animals. But apparently with Bigfoot you can actually swim just like with an aquatic animal. Whereas in none of the land or air animals you can swim. And then you can use dropped weapons / ammo. So I guess unlike in single player, you can't use your full arsenal of weapons when you're Bigfoot. I guess you're only limited to dropped weapons, which sucks. And then you can also wreak havoc undisturbed. They mentioned police will ignore you. However, I noticed with normal animals, it seems you don't get cops on you either, so I don't really understand why they mentioned that one. However, with Bigfoot, you will have super strength and increased health as well, which is quite nice. So probably more health than the deer or elk, of course. Which I believe, aside for the Sasquatch, is the other one with the most health. Maybe Chop has increased health somehow, I don't know. So yeah, that's the description about the Sasquatch peyote plant for GT Online on GT series videos. Also, if you don't know what the weather is on here, you can kind of see what it is on the in-game phone if you go on the internet, of course, to see if it's foggy or not. Not sure if it turns the peyote plant to a gold one like the Bigfoot peyote plants in single player and how those are gold. But it's probably still green, I'm guessing. Alright, so I'm watching the video on GTA series videos, and apparently there is indeed super strength. I don't recall super strength being a thing for Bigfoot in single player, but on the lines, Bigfoot can actually, like, pretty much use their force against a vehicle, and it gets pushed pretty far, actually, or kind of far at least. So you actually can move vehicles with the strength of Bigfoot in online. Whereas in single player, I believe it just acted normal. And then they have a separate video about the Bigfoot Peyote plant, so I'll go to that as well. See if I can figure out anything they didn't mention before. And then, of course, just like normal. Oh wow, how the fuck did my Mark II just randomly fucking fall off the mountain? Seriously, I was just still standing here with my character. Yeah, it's still clear weather, so I won't even be able to get it anyways. And then, yeah, you can parachute like a normal character as Bigfoot. I'm not sure if it's just me as well, or if Bigfoot can actually move slightly faster as well. That's a possibility. So you probably pretty much insta-kill any NPC with Bigfoot, obviously. But it does kind of seem you are indeed limited to dropped weapons from like NPCs, or if a player is nice enough to drop you a weapon as well. Then maybe you can use a player's owned weapon if they drop it for you, which is quite nice. However, it does not seem to get full arsenal weapons like I mentioned, like with single player. I recall single player letting you use your full arsenal weapons, whereas online you're limited to the dropped ones, as I said. Might have been for balancing purposes, I guess, for those who do get Bigfoot. Because obviously if you were Bigfoot, it had all his powers in addition to your own weapons from your normal weapon wheel. That would probably be pretty overpowered, to be honest. No, I'm pretty much through the Bigfoot video, pretty much, that GT series published. So I'll be pretty much wrapping the stream, like, probably right before the 2-hour mark of it. Seems like you can take two punch. Seems you can only take a single punch from another Bigfoot as well, unfortunately. So you can only take one Bigfoot punch as another Bigfoot. Would be curious for someone to do hunt the beast in free mode and also be against a Bigfoot and they fought each other. Like the single player Easter egg with the Bigfoot and the beast. See how much each one can take, kind of. But yeah. One last time, this is the location of Peyote plant number 76, which is the one where if certain conditions are met, you can then turn into the Bigfoot. It's not like single player where there's like 7 different peyote plants, one for each day of the week that are gold that turn you into Bigfoot guaranteed, as long as you have foggy or snowy weather. Where of course in single player you can do cheat codes for weather, in this game you cannot, so obviously it's going to be a lot harder to get. Though like I mentioned, GTA series didn't really mention it, I'm pretty sure, but you could probably also get Bigfoot in snowy weather, because there was a nightclub Easter egg in online where you need foggy weather, but you can also do that one with snowy weather. So yeah, whenever it snows in the game, of course, definitely consider doing the 76 peyote plant between 3 a.m. and 8 a.m. And you should pretty much guarantee yourself Bigfoot. Because of course the snow doesn't go away when it's, like, obviously in the game until it's a day where there's not meant to be snow. So if it is compatible with snow, which it should be, that would be your best opportunity to get it once more. So yeah, that's finally going to be it for the stream. I actually didn't update the message to the spectator and include those details, because like I can't really show it off anyways, because I'm not getting the foggy weather after all. Damn, I think normally actually no, the character doesn't normally hold the phone, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, now that I mentioned the Bigfoot thing and it's all cleared up now, that's fine. Will be it for the stream. Next stream will actually be in a couple of hours for the event week stream. Hope you enjoyed.